But I think what people need to understand really at the end of the day about a digital ID is the digital ID itself is not the problem. It is the vehicle that will make all of the other stuff not just possible, but almost inevitable. Think of it like an on-ramp to a superhighway that has no exits. Once you get on that on-ramp, you can't turn around. There's nowhere to get off. And you don't have to speculate about what they want to do because they've already told you. Just listen to some of the sessions as a World Economic Forum. Listen to Yuval Noah Harari with his nonsense about Homo Deus and surveillance under the skin. Pick up a copy of Klaus Schwab's book on the Fourth Industrial Revolution. He summarizes this in one sentence. He says it's a fusion of our digital, our physical, our biological identities. And then he breaks that down in the book. He talks about mandatory government brain scans to determine whether you're thinking thoughts that might represent a security risk. I mean, that's the kind of nightmarish future that these megalomaniacs and totalitarians have planned for us. And the digital ID is the critical piece of the puzzle that's going to make it not just all possible, but inevitable. Once they have you in that, they can give you as many boosters as they want to give you. They can, we've heard all of them talk about it. They're literally marketing this to Americans now on NBC fake news. You're going to have your chip under your skin, and it's going to be your digital ID and your digital wallet. I mean, the EU is rolling out right now your digital wallet with your digital ID, your digital currency. It's happening as we speak. It's not a hypothetical future threat. There are thousands of lemmings in human bodies walking around Sweden right now who have their microchip with their COVID vaccine passports. Once they take that last critical step, which is the digital ID, that'll be your access for being able to work, being able to access healthcare, being able to go shopping, being able to get your children enrolled in any kind of school or program, there will be no turning back. If you say no to any of the future things, you'll just be locked out of everything. So that, I think, is the real threat that people need to understand. It's not like the digital ID itself is going to be the end of the world. It's that the digital ID makes all of these other evil things practically impossible to resist. And so here is where we have to make our stand. I've been warning about this for at least 15 years. I mean, when they came out with ID 2020, this was, I think 15 years ago, I did an article about this in the New American. It was already obvious to me then. People can go back and read that article. It was Bill Gates, it was Microsoft and Gavi, it was the Rockefeller Foundation. Like, I mean, why were Bill Gates and the Rockefellers plotting to give us digital IDs at the international level 15 years ago? Was it because of COVID? No. It's because they understood it. And at the same time, by the way, they launched the Better Than Cash Alliance. This was 2012. Again, I covered this in TNA. Ford Foundation, United Nations, Bill Gates, I mean, all the same suspects. Visa, MasterCard. They've been planning this for so many years, so we don't have to speculate. We know exactly what they want to do with this. And, yeah, the hacking, the cybercrime, all of that will be a great excuse to move us more in that direction. And it's being implemented, unfortunately, piece by well-meaning people. Texas is having this debate right now. They want to make you have to give your ID to all these big companies to be able to access pornography. Now, I don't think people ought to be accessing pornography. That's my opinion. But the idea that the legislators are being told is, well, this is how we're going to protect children from pornography. So each little piece of the infrastructure is being built with seemingly good motivations. The digital ID is the big prize after which there will be no exit. There will be no U-turn. So folks, pay attention here.